Hi, my name is Abigail Chiu, and welcome to this tutorial on performing NMR relaxation via POKY Notepad scripts. These POKY Notepad scripts will give similar results to the RH and NP dialogues, but with additional useful features. It is also useful for users who want to do scripting to make their own edits. So here I have already opened my data for relaxation analysis. In my example, I already have assignments in my data, but if you don't have any assignments, you can still perform the analysis using arbitrary assignments, like assigning your peaks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to see if there's any residues that stand out. To demonstrate how to do that arbitrary assignment, I'm going to use the spectrum right here. So first, you'll need to pick some peaks. To do that, I'm going to use F8 or 33 to change my cursor mode to find add peaks, which is this button right here. You can also use iPick or apes to do that. I'm just going to draw a box right here to pick some peaks. And then once you have picked your peaks and selected them all, you can run FA or go to POKY perturbation analysis, and it's the first one on top. Assign NHSQC arbitrarily, or capitalize FA to open that. So once you click on that, it's going to ask you to choose a prefix in the assignment. You can just not have any prefix if you would like, just leave it blank, or you could choose a specific letter if you want. The default here is going to be Z. I'll just stick with Z, click OK. Then it's going to tell me that 61 peaks have assigned arbitrarily. Okay, so let's take a look at that. To change that cursor mode, I'm going to zoom in to the zoom cursor mode, draw a box around where I want to zoom in a little more. You can make the labels be bigger by doing Control M to be bigger, and then Control N for November to be smaller. You can also make the X's to be bigger by doing Control K to be bigger, and then Control J to be smaller. So because I already have assignments, I'm just going to delete these, but if you do not, you can use these in your analysis. So now to open a POKY Notepad, to open my script, I'm going to click on this button right here in the POKY main menu. Then go to File, POKY Scripts, and then go to NMR Dynamics. Here you have different scripts for different calculations. In this example, I'm going to be choosing the script for T1, T2, tau C molecular weight calculation with plotting and pi-mole coloring per residue. So this script is used to calculate T1, T2, and tau C from relaxation data and approximate molecular weight from tau C for rigid protein. For this script, your spectrum needs to have time parameters as the first number in the name of your spectrum name, which I already have, and assignments, which if you don't have, you can use arbitrary assignments, which I've already shown. Now to run this script, just go to File, and then click on Run Python Module, or if you're on a Mac, you can type Command B on your keyboard. Once you click Run, it's going to ask you some questions. The first will be, do you want to fit T1 results? Yes, I do. Then you can choose the experiments that you're using for T1. So I'm just going to click on one, hold my Shift button, and then click the other area. You can also filter your list to make it easier. So if I were to type T1, I can just select everything here. And that's using Shift key. Click OK. Do you want to fit T2 results? Yes. Next will be to do the same thing. You can filter your list here. T2. Click OK. Do you want to calculate tau C and molecular weight? Yes. Now you can enter the minimum proton chemical shift value for the tau C calculation. Peaks with chemical shift higher than this value will be considered. The default is 8.5. You can change it to whatever number you want. I'm going to stick with 8.5 for now. Click OK. Enter the maximum standard deviation of T1 and T2 rates for the tau C calculation. Residues with standard deviations for both T1 and T2 lower than this value will be considered. The default is 150. I'll just stick with that for now, but you can adjust however you would like. Then, and you can enter the residue numbers that you want to exclude from the TAUC calculation. For each residue numbers you want to exclude, put a comma in between them, and that will do it. From my example, I have nothing I want to exclude, so I'll just keep it 0. So then it's going to ask, do you want to export the fitted curves for T1 relaxation to Excel files after the calculation? I will say yes, and then it's going to ask for a place to do that, and I'll do it at here in this piece in my folder. Then it will give you a message that says, please click OK to run the calculation and wait for a while. Click OK. Wait for a little. Congratulations, the results are now done. Do you want to export it as an Excel file? Since I already said yes the first time, I'm going to say no. This is just there in case you want to, if you had said no the first time, but you wanted to say yes. So this is another option. I'll say no because I already did that. So this will give me the R1 relaxation, the T1 relaxation plots, and on the Python shell, I will say yes. I want to do the same. That's the same for T2 relaxation. I will say yes. Same place I want to save it at. Click OK to let it run. Do you want to export the results as an Excel file? No, I already said yes the first time. Do you want to visualize the R2 results in PyMol? Yes, I do want to do that. Then you can set the lower limit of R2 for the visualization. Carbon alpha residues with R2 higher than its values will be shown as red spheres. Do you want to visualize the increase of R2 by the gradual increase of red color? If you click no, only the residues with R2 higher than the limit would be color red, so it would be more distinguishable. But if you wanted to have the gradual increase, you can say yes. In my example, I'll just say yes. Then click on the PDB that I am running, click open, then save the PyMol script. I'm going to save it the same place as my PDB file. I'll just call it test. I already have something like that, so just replace. So now to view in PyMol, you're going to need to Control V to paste the command line because it's already in your clipboard. Click OK. This will open the PyMol viewer. Control V. Enter. And this will give me the results. So the carbon alpha that's higher than the value with an R2 value higher than that I specified is the red spheres. And you can see the color gradation to make it a little easier to see. I'm going to change my background color, white. So you can see the color gradation. You don't have to do that if you had said no. And that's it for the PyMol viewing. So looking at the plots that was given, so here you have a plot of your approximated molecular weight using your TAUC data. So from this plot, the most probable molecular weight is 19.402, which is the red dot right here. Then you have the R2 relaxation plot, T2 relaxation plot, and then as I mentioned before, the R1 relaxation and T1 relaxation plots. So in your Python shell, you have different value. You have the you have the numerical values of the data in your plots. So you also have averages as well. So underneath you have T1 average of all your data, T2 average of all your data, T1 average that are greater than the limit that you had set, which I set to be the 8.5 proton chemical shift. T2 average that's greater than that. The nitrogen resonance, the TAUC value, the approximated molecular weight data, which is the 19.402 kilodalton that is shown here in this figure 5. If you were to scroll up, you can get the relaxation results table for T2 and for T1. So you can copy and paste these data to an Excel if you want or to any text file that you would like. To look at the Excel sheets that I got. So in the folder, you should have multiple Excel sheets for the different residues that you had. So you can see in the preview that you have a table of all the values as well from your T1 data of different residue numbers. So that's it for this demonstration. Next, I'm going to show you how to run hetNOE analysis in the POKY Notepad. So here, I've already opened my data to run hetNOE analysis and the POKY Notepad using this button right here in the POKY main menu to open that POKY Notepad dialog. To open the script, go to File, then POKY Scripts, and then go to NMR Dynamics. And once again, you have different options to do different calculations. This time, we're going to go to the heteronuclear NOE analysis. And then here, it will open the script. Now to run it, you can go to File and go to Run Python Module or Command B if you're a Mac user. Then select your reference spectrum. I'm just going to select my reference 1 button, my reference 1 spectrum. Click OK, your NOE spectrum, and then click OK. And it will give you a plot like this. Once again, to run this analysis, you do need assignments. So this will give you your hetNOE plot here, and your Python shell here will give you the data of your plots. So you can see all your assignments and all the data that you need. So that is it. This is the end of the tutorial for performing NMR relaxation via POKY Notepad scripts. If you want to learn about doing relaxation through peak height analysis dialog and perturbation plot dialog in the POKY suite, please feel free to check out that video. Thank you for watching.